Assalamualaikum. Shayan, are you from CBT? You are not audible. Assalamualaikum, Fatma.
वालेकुम माफी।
फातिमा,
आपी
आप हो
मुझे
आज सीबी टीम के लिए?
जी आप ही जूम हैंडलिंग जो है वो शियान करेगा, मैं होस्टिंग करूँगी।
ओके, मैं फिर होस्ट किसे बनाऊं? को होस्ट किसे बनाऊं?
एक मिनट, अभी मैं ना अभी लैपटॉप से ज्वाइन करती हूँ, मैं आपको बताती हूँ।
ओके। अस्सलाम वालेकुम फातिमा, मैं किसको को होस्ट बनाऊं? काइंडली लेट मी नो।
आप ही या बीजी से कौन सी बोली है उस पे कर।
मैंने आपको को होस्ट बना दिया।
ओके।
ठीक है। और रिकॉर्डिंग कौन कर रहा है?
आप ही अभी मैं जिसे बोली उसको बना है, वो पिछले वाले बना है। एक
रिकॉर्डिंग कौन कर रहा है?
रिकॉर्डिंग कौन कर रहा है? शयान आप कर रहे हो? शयान है इसमें?
जी है।
शयान आप देख लो, आप कर रहे हो या कौन कर रहा है, जरा देखो, पूछो जरा।
अभी लाइव जाने में कोई इश्यू तो नहीं आ रहा? गाइस। Our session will start at 8:30. Okay.
Language, huh?
ماذا بها؟
Hello. Do you hear me? Okay, just a minute. Okay, all right. Hi guys, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Sorry to enter late. My name is Osama, and I am the Mayor of MSA-Palestine. I am very, very happy here today to give session to MSA-Pakistan. I hope you are all enjoy, and I hope we have a wonderful session. Okay?
Assalamu alaikum, Sama.
Assalamu wa rahmatullah.
So let me give you an introduction, then you can start.
Okay, go ahead.
Sure. So, assalamu alaikum, guys. I am Fatma Reyes, and assalamu alaikum, guys. Assalamu alaikum, guys. I am Fatma Reyes, and I am the capacity building development assistant with the National Vice President of Capacity Building. And I'm also the Vice President of Capacity Building. Our session is the 101. And basically, what is Scopy 101? Scopy 101 will deal with the basic introduction of Scopy. And it is a standing committee that basically deal with the professional exchange. And it helps in facilitating the students, medical students, in their clerkships, in the international clerkships, and to gain the practical experience abroad and foster the global health experience and intercultural understanding. So before the introduction of the speaker, and I like to call Atik for the ice breaking, then proceed for the introduction of the speaker. So Atik. Atik, are you here?
No, I don't think he's in the meeting.
Okay, so I'll do the ice breaking as well. So okay, I'll pick anyone and I'll ask about your, like, you have to introduce yourself and tell one of your hobby. Okay, so Shian Gul, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so Shian, kindly introduce yourself in one line and tell your hobby.
Okay, my name is Shahan Gul and I'm Assistant VPI in Local Cabinet and I'm currently an OTA assistant right now. My hobby is kind of playing chess and that's it.
Okay, great. Okay, Shian, pick someone to introduce themselves.
Okay, so I'm picking Aisha Arshad.
Aisha, Aisha, Arshad, are you there? Okay, Aisha Arshad is not there. Okay, Iman Mahmood, are you there? Okay, Mir Ahmed. Okay, Aisha, Arshad, you are there. So, okay, Aisha, kindly introduce yourself and tell your hobby.
Assalamu alaikum. It's me, Aisha Arshad from fourth year MBBS, and I am general member at MSA. And as for my hobby is playing badminton.
Okay, great. Great, Aisha. Okay, Aisha, pick someone to introduce themselves. Okay, Aisha is not there. So, Mir Ahmed, kindly introduce yourself. Mir Ahmed? No.
Hello,
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Was.
Am I audible?
Okay. Yes, you're audible. Okay, Mir, kindly introduce
Hello,
yourself and
am
tell
I
your
audible?
hobby. Yes.
I'm Mir Ahmed from Makran Medical College and I'm a fourth year medical student. And my hobby is playing chess.
Okay, great. Great. Great news. Okay, so Mariam Khan, are you there?
Yes,
Mariam. Okay. Mariam, kindly introduce yourself and your hobby.
I'm Mariam Khan, final year medical student from Makran Medical College, and I'm currently I am Vice President PRC at MSA, MMCLC, and my hobby is planting and cooking.
Okay, great, great. So now I would like to call Manu Rapi. Manu Rapi, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, first of all, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mahnoor Khan, National Officer for Reproductive Health and HIV/AIDS Awareness from CKMCLC, CMH Kharia Medical College. And my hobby is to listen music, read novels, and I enjoy traveling to far-flung areas of Pakistan, especially beaches and mountains. So yeah.
Oh, great, great. So, okay. Now, Atik. Atik, are you there? Okay, okay. So, Shian, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you have it. Okay, so okay, great. So I'll end with the ice breaking. Now I will like to introduce our speaker. He is Osama Abzuddin, and he has served as the NEO in the MSA Palestine, and he has attended various scopy sessions in Ecuador and MM25 in Finland. And now he is going to share his experience about the professional exchange with us.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you all again for your attending this session. As I said before, and I will say it again, I hope this session will be good, wonderful sessions with your engagement, of course. I think I don't know how much it will take, maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour, something like this. To be honest, I cannot cover all topic of Scopy in just one session. Like there is a full workshop for 3 days to talk about Scopy and Scory, or let me say the exchange standing committee. So today I think I will talk about just the basic things about Scopy, especially, and about student exchange. Like what is Scopy, what is the mission of Scopy, how can you engage in Scopy, what is the structure of Scopy, which country you can go and take your exchange in it, and how can you do it. And of course, if anyone have any question, like each 5 to 10 minutes, I will give you the time to go ask any question, okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
okay. If I'm speaking like fast, please tell me that to speak slowly. I don't have any problem with that. Okay. And just I want to share my screen, just a minute. Like, okay. Mhm. Now, okay, let's go. You can see the screen, yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Okay. As I said before, today we talk about SCOBY 101 session. It is a standing committee on professional exchange. So we'll talk about how can you take your exchange. That means you can take a clinical rotationship in another university or in another hospital in another country. This is the unique thing in SCOBY. You can take a clinical rotation in another country. Okay. Okay, first I want to introduce myself quickly again. My name is Osama Abu Znaid. I'm from Palestine. I am the NEO of MSA Palestine, which is the person who is responsible for managing professional exchange in all out Palestine. I am also international Brit facilitator, which means a professional research and exchange trainer. I attended the March meeting in 2024 scope session in Ecuador on ground. I was in Ecuador last year. Also, I attended the August meeting, last March meeting, August meeting 2024 in Finland last year too. So, today I will talk about scope session. This is the photo just exchange team in Finland Here's the flag of Palestine. Here's the flag of many countries. We were there. And here's the exchange team in Ecuador in the scope session. Okay. I think we did an icebreaker game. Just I want to ask three person randomly, or each one ask another one. Just a very, very quickly one. Okay, just I will choose randomly some people to talk about his or her name, the medical years, and dream destination. Like, where do you want to go? Is it clear? Okay, I think I should pick someone.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Okay. Let me just a minute. Let me choose. Okay. Kaysar Buzdar, I think the correct pronunciation. Kaysar, are you here? I cannot hear anything. Fatima, can you help me in choosing any person you want? Just three person.
Sure, sure. Let me see. So, okay. Mir Ahmed, are you there? Mir Ahmed. Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So, yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible. Osama, we got a person.
Okay. Just talk about your name, what's your medical year, and if you want from which university, and what's your dream destination? Like, where do you want to get your exchange, or where do you want to travel? Like, let me start. Let me start. My name is Osama Abu Znayed. I am a fourth year medical student. My dream destination, like, to be honest, I have many dream destinations. Like in this year, I will go to an exchange to Portugal in September. And I think after that, I am planning to go to United States of America. That's for me. So what about you, Mer?
Mir, are you there? Mir, it's your turn right now.
If Mer isn't here,
Hello.
Osama, I think, can answer too.
Mir is here.
Okay.
Yes, yes, you're audible.
I think he has a very poor internet connection or something like this.
Yeah. Mir, if you
Okay, I
can, go for it. Oh, well.
very poor internet.
It went right. Okay, that's fine. That. Mir,
Okay,
you
I
already.
think okay.
Okay, pick someone else, Osama.
I think here's someone also called Osama, yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Someone was volunteering. Arshad was volunteering before. Arshad, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
My name is
Yeah, I
Aisha
have
Arshad. I'm
connectivity problem.
student of fourth year MBBS, and my dream destination is Mecca and Medina for.
Okay, great, Aisha. Okay, now Mahanu Rapi. Mahanu Rapi will volunteer. He's volunteering.
So, yeah. As I have told you earlier, my name is Mahmoud Khan. I am final year student at CMS Faria Medical College, and my dream destination is Bali.
Great, Mahanu. Okay, so now Atik is there. Atik, go for it. Pratik, you're not audible.
Osama, are you here? I saw because his name is Osama. Don't answer.
Okay, Osama is not. Okay, anyone you want to volunteer?
Okay, I think we should choose just further on and we will start.
Hello. Yes, I'm here. I'm Sama, first medical student at RMU.
Oh, great.
Hello.
Yes, yes, you're audible. Okay, great, Osama.
Oh,
Okay,
Okay. I think that's enough. Now we will go on our slides and our session. Okay. As I mentioned before, I will like talk for 10 minutes, and then I will give space for each one who have any question to ask me. Okay, let's go. And to be honest, now I am in Jordan, not in Palestine. I have some electives here in Jordan. Like today, to be honest, actually, I did my internal OSCE exam. So now I'm in Jordan having elective. So that's good. Okay, what's IFMSA? I think all of us know what's IFMSA. IFMSA, it's International Federation of Medical Student Association, which means that it is the federation that gathering all students worldwide together. Like it connects students from Pakistan to students from Palestine to students from Germany, students from Argentina to students from France. Like it's the federation where you can meet, actually, literally, you can meet any student from any country. And in my experience, I met many students from Latin America, from North America, from Europe, from Africa, from Asia Pacific region. I met people from all regions. So I can say it's a great opportunity. I emphasize each one of you to get involved more in IFMSA and in SAP activities. Like as you know, in MSA-Pakistan, it is a branch of IFMSA, and in my country, MSA-Pakistan, it's a branch also of IFMSA. So I emphasize each one of you to be more involved in any activity in MSA-Pakistan like this. When you're involved in more activity and more session in MSA-Pakistan like this one about CP session, this will give you more opportunity. Like if you want to participate in any international event, like if you want to participate in national event, or like if you want to participate in international event like the one I went to Ecuador, like or if you want, or like the another one I went to Finland. Like more you enrolled in more activity in your NMO in Pakistan, you have such very high chance to be part in international event. So this IFMC, as you know, it's founded in May 1951 in Copenhagen, Denmark. So basically, the country that established IFMC, it's in Denmark. It is one of the oldest and largest student-run organization. It is connect like more than 1.3 million medical students from more than 139 NMO. Like if you are a part of IFMSA, you can connect literally, as I mentioned before, you can connect to more than 1 million students worldwide. Like this will widen your horizon. Like this will open a huge, many opportunities for you to participate in the future. Also, IFMSA is recognized as non-governmental organization. It's also a very strong part and partner in the United Nations system and WHO, which is the World Health Organization, and it's work collaboration with the World Medical Association. So what does that mean? This means like IFMSA, it's very strong and very old and very large federation for medical students. So if you are part in it, this will open for you many opportunities in the future, either in Pakistan or either in any countries in the world. Like what is IFMSA in vision? Like what is the bigger picture in IFMSA? What IFMSA want from you or want from students? IFMSA vision like a world in which medical students unite a global health. Global health, it is a very important topic and are equipped with the knowledge, skill, and values to take on health leadership roles locally and globally. Like the vision of FMSA, like if you are in Pakistan, we want to give you a skills and knowledge and experience to be a vital part in MSA-Pakistan, in your city, in your university, in your country, either in your region, like in your Asia Pacific region, to give a positive impact in your university and your student around you, in your local community, and so to shape a sustainable and healthy future leaders. Okay. Scooby. Now we'll talk more about Scooby. As you know, the logo of Scooby, it's a penguin. I don't know why actually it's a penguin. Yeah, but that's it. Scooby definition, it's as I mentioned before, it's a standing committee on professional exchange. It's the medical students have the opportunity to attend non-salary clerkship, like you will not pay anything for the university, you just will pay a small amount for the boarding and for the accommodation, not for the hospital itself. It is not less than 4 weeks, 4 weeks, like at least you, and to be honest, like 90 to 95% of student exchange, it will last for 4 weeks, which is 1 month, 90 to 95% of the exchange. In some cases, the duration may be extended up until to 8 weeks, which is 2 months. But as I said before, it's 95%, it is 1 month, 4 weeks. Okay, the scope exchange program is a quality education and cultural experience. And I want to emphasize on this point. It is an educational and cultural experience. So we are not want to, from you just to go there and get let me say skills for your health career. No, when you go to an exchange, you will face many students from different countries, from different region, from different ethnicity, from different religion. So this will improve your communication skills. This will improve also your way to communicate with other people. Like will give you many opportunity to discover different people from different countries, and this will open many opportunities for you. So it is educational, both educational and cultural experience. And when you go to a specific country, you will learn about its culture, it is language, and as we all know, more languages you know, this will give you very good points in your CV, for example. Okay, as we all know, it's entirely organized by medical students with the help of medical faculty. So this student exchange, it will be organized from students to the students by a little help from the university. So when you want to go to the exchange, you will contact with the students. The accommodation will be prepared from students. Your program will be prepared from students. But when you go to the hospitals, the doctor or faculty will be responsible for you. Okay. Now I'll talk about a little brief about the history of Scooby, like when it's established and what's the history of it. History of the committee of Scooby. Scooby was founded in 1951. As I said before, the IFMSA, the International Federation of Medical Student Association, also founded in 1951. So Scooby established in the same year of the establishment of the IFMSA, which means it is one of the first standing committee within IFMSA. So this is give you a very important point that that Scooby, it's very important standing committee in FMSA since its beginning. FMSA began in 1951 and Scooby in the same year. So since the starting of the FMSA, Scooby started. This will give you a very important idea about how much Scooby is important. Sorry. Okay, as I said, since the very beginning in 1951, it was evident that exchange medical student would be one of the main field of action of IFMSA. I think it's if it's not the most important field, it's one of the main fields in action of IFMSA. After 1 year, just like 460 students spent a period practice abroad, and today it continues backbone of the federation and constitutes its longest running project. What does that mean? That means it's student exchange. It's the longest running project in FMSA. It's starting from 1951 until now. You are talking about like more than 70 years. Program duration more than 70 years. Yeah, oh, this is so long a program. this program was not good, it will not last for 70 years. This will give you a positive impact about this program. Annually, like in this year, 13,000 students from more than 100 countries travel around the world to discover a new health system, as I said, in new universities, in new hospitals, in new cultures, not, not just also health systems. You discover new cultures, new health systems, in new languages, in new people. Why you did this? To enhance their global health, your residency outside of Pakistan. And for intercultural understanding and improve your communication skills. Now, okay, just I will talk. I will have any question. Does anyone have any question until now?
Yes, there is a question in the chat box.
Okay, just give me a minute to open it. Chat. Oh, I think there's a many question. Okay, so okay, well, no. Here, when you talk about experience, does it mean a practical hand-on experience or it's done like in online platform? Okay, okay. It's a great question, to be honest. It is a hand-on, it's a full hand-on experience, not an online one. Like, what's this elective? Like, you are from Pakistan, you want to go to have an elective in France, you will go there to France and you will be involved in the hospitals and the University of France. And you will do everything on ground, nothing online. Everything you will do it by your hand on ground. What about finances? Like, I will talk a little about it advanced, but I will answer this now. One of the main points in FMSA and student exchange and Scopy, the mission of Scopy and our vision is to give affordable student exchange for everyone. Like FMSA for you, an exchange for 1 month duration, 1 month duration, with accommodation like in hostel or within family, with uh, one meet like 5 days per week, like from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and each week, like they give you 1 minute, one meet, 5 days per week, plus accommodation, plus your hands-on experience and hands-on training, and plus the certificate, like about, it depends on the country, but the average, like from 400 euro to 500 euro, something like this. Or from, no, from, I will write it like a minute.
ये तो 9:30 पहले तैयार ही नहीं होता
It's like from average from 300 euro.
वैसे दम वाला हुए तो भूख लगी है
I can't hear you, but just I want to talk about the finances. It's like just it will cost you from 300 to 500 euro. It depends on the country and the each country has a specific amount, but approximately this is the average. Like you pay this fees for accommodation, like for the hostel or to be in with the family, for your hands-on experience, for the meet, and for social event. Social event, it's like in the weekend they give you like parties or they give you a trip around inside the country you are in. Anyone have another question? You can ask freely. Osama, is it clear or if you want, I can explain it more? Like the idea, the FMSA offer for you clinical experience, hand-on clinical experience with medium amount. Like not very expensive and not too cheap. It's affordable for most students worldwide. Thank you so much. If anyone have another question, you can write it on chat or you can raise your hand and I'll answer you inshallah. Okay, let's go on. Now I will talk about mission of the committee. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. Mission of the committee. Blah, blah. The mission of the SCOBY is to promote cultural understanding and cooperation amongst all medical students and health professionals through facilitation of international student exchange. SCOBY aim to give students the opportunity to learn about global health. Like when you are going to another country, you will learn about its healthcare system and how can you get the advantage from this country and apply it in your one. What is the advantages in this healthcare system or in this university or this country? You can benefit from it for yourself or for your university, for your local society. And attain this partly by having its exchange accredited by medical faculty across the world. This is the very important point, which is mean your exchange is accredited by medical faculties across the world. Like after spending 1 month in, let me say, in Brazil, an official international university in Brazil will give you the certificate that you are spent 1 month in this country and you are learning about its healthcare system and learn about the many cases you face in the hospitals and etc etc. Like this is a very good point, and when you are a good certificate from an international medical schools or medical university, this is a very strong point to put in your CV. Like if you want to complete your residency in another country, either I said in Pakistan or if you want to commit your residency or your career aside of it. This will give you a very good point. Also, as I said, one of the main points in Scope to widen the horizon of medical students worldwide, to improve their personality, their communication skills, not just only their not only the skills related to medicine, also we want from you to widen your horizon, improve your skills, get to know each other, how to improve communication, ethics in exchange, also to provide equal chances to medical students to participate in a professional exchange, like any students worldwide from in any NMO, like from South Pakistan or from Pakistan or from Jordan or from Europe. All of us, we are the same. All of us, we have our chances and our opportunity to be part in this student exchange. Student exchange, it's not only for a specific country or specific people. It's open for any NMO a part in IFMSA. Also, to provide the medical students with the possibility to experience healthcare care in another culture with different health and education system. I talk a lot about that. I think it's now very clear. This is about finance, as Osama asked me. To maintain affordable professional exchange, I explained this, I think. So it's governing body to ensure that medical students within the national organization can participate in exchange with a minimal financial burden. And as I mentioned before, that it is like from 3 to 500 euro. It will include accommodation, one meal every day, like 4 or 5 days in a week, and social events, like it's a party and a trip outside the country you are in, and the certificates and your hands-on experience. Certificates and hands-on clinical experience. All right. It's about the financial issue. Also, to promote a tolerance toward differences and similarities within the health toward patient regardless of their sex, religion, or belief, or from from any country, from any ethnicity, from any region, we treat all the same. To provide, okay, to provide students with the chance to improve their medical knowledge, practical knowledge, it's a hands-on knowledge, that's an online one. As I said before, to make sure students are aware of the ethical aspect regarding their exchange, like to respect all students and all patients worldwide. Okay, good. Okay. So, who can apply for Scopy exchange? each country, like in Pakistan, we have our own scoring system. Like we evaluate each student depending on the positions they have. Like if you are a local one or you are national one. Like if you are participate in how many activities you participate, more the activities you participate in, more the this will give you more chance to be a part in student exchange. I think each NMO and each country have its specific own scoring system or selection criteria. To be honest, I don't know what is the specific criteria in Pakistan. If anyone can explain that to me, if you know Fatima, what is the specific one. But in general rule for all students, the important thing that you are a part of a branch of MSA, like uh, you are a member in the MSA-Pakistan and you are involved in its activity and you apply for the exchange. Okay. So the first step to have to copy exchange to be member in MSA-Pakistan. Then you can be part in this unique and this worldwide student exchange. Scope structure, like a scope in each NMO is represented by the NEO. Like I am in BAMSA Palestine, I am the NEO in BAMSA Palestine, which is the person who is responsible for managing a student exchange world in this country. Like in the August meeting, like in Finland last year, each NEO signed bilateral and unilateral contract. Now I will explain the difference between unilateral and bilateral contract. This contract determines which NMOs had and how many students will be exchanged in scope during the upcoming season. As I said before, all NMOs have their own exchange condition. Like not all the countries are the same. Each countries have a specific subject they give for students. Each country have like a specific amount of finance. As I said, like for average from 300 to 500. And each country has specific selection criteria for its outgoing student. Like a scope structure, not scoring. Sorry about that. We have a SCOBY director. It is a person responsible for managing a student exchange worldwide, like for all students internationally. We have a core team with SCOBY director, like PRCA, CBDA, ADA, and they have regional assistant. Like in Asia Pacific, we have a person who is responsible for Asia Pacific for student exchange in this region who work under the vision of Scopy director. Now I'll explain it more. Like, okay. Just a minute. Like we have Scopy director, and then we have the regional assistant. It depends on your region. Like I am from Palestine. The regional assistant will be the person responsible for EMR region. Like for Pakistan, it's the person responsible for Asia Pacific region. Then you have the NEO. Like I am the person responsible in student exchange in Palestine, which is the national exchange officer. After that, you have the LEO, which is the local exchange officer. Like NEO, it's the person who is responsible nationally about exchange. LEO, it's a local one, like it's in your university. NEO, it's the person who's responsible for exchange in all the country. Like he's the person responsible for exchange in all Pakistan, not in specific country. Agent assistant, it's the person who's responsible for student exchange and managing it. And like it depends on the region. Like if in Asia Pacific, it's his or she is the person responsible about student exchange in all countries, like for India, for Pakistan, for Japan, etc. And scope director, it's the person who's responsible for all international student exchange program. This is the structure briefly. Okay, as I said, I am our regional assistant. You have Leo and Neo, and underneath you have Leo. So Leo communicate between each other and between the Neo, and each Neo communicate with the EMR regional assistant, and Neo can communicate between each other like this. Okay, like this too, and this. Okay, so this is a good question. Where can you travel right now? But before that, I will like stop for some minute to see if there is any question. Guys, if you don't hear me well, please talk. I don't have a problem like re-explain what I said before. Okay. Eligibility criteria, Fatima, do you hear me?
Yes.
Eligibility criteria or selection criteria, each NMO or each country has its own specific one. Like I know the eligibility criteria or selection criteria for Palestine. I don't know what is the selection criteria for Pakistan, to be honest. So this is the point. Like if you have a NIO or Nori, I think they are know about it.
Basically, in Pakistan, you
I
have
think
to be
about
a
it,
medical
Fatima.
student.
Like how did you take?
Okay, so I'm audible. Okay, so basically in Pakistan, there's like you should be a medical student, and you can you have to simply fill a form and become a part of MSA Pakistan. That is the main thing. Like that's how you get the membership of MSA Pakistan. Like that's simple thing. Like you know.
Like, just briefly, I will show you the scoring system in Palestine. We have our specific one. I will show you it right now. Like, this is one. Just a minute, guys.
Okay.
Mhm. To make it clear for you. Like, I'm
Also,
Palestine.
Sama,
Yeah.
please do tell me when you will be like the break so that we can do Energizer at that time. Okay.
If you want, we can have a break right now. I don't have any in mind. If you want, we can take
Okay,
one
we
here.
can.
I just
Energizer.
like there is just for 15 minutes. I will complete everything. 10 to 15 minutes, and I will complete everything.
Okay, you can show the pic.
Okay.
Okay. Shall I
Now I will
share the?
go. I will show you briefly our student
Okay.
SPAMS scoring and evaluation system. Like we have our specific scoring system to select students. How we select students depend on what. Like briefly, the first thing you should be a member in PAMSA Palestine. Like if you are a member in a FMSA international team, you will get 220 points. Like if you are a local committee executive board or PAMSA national executive board, you will get 200 point. Like if you are national supervising council member, 180 point. Like if you are like me, a national team of officials, if you are NIO or NORI or NOPI, etc., you will have 170 points. And like if you are assistant, you will get like 90 points. This is the first thing. Let me see, it's what's your position and what's your role in your NMO. The second thing, it's within your activity, more the simply more activity you participate in it, more points you will get. And if you are participate in on-ground activities, this will give you more points than an online one. And this is a specific one. Okay. International presence, like if you like me, if when I went to Ecuador last year and Finland, this give me also much points to participate in upcoming student exchange program. If you participate like in Asia Pacific region, if you are participate in any international events or international opportunities, this will give you much point too. Like also extracurricular thing, like if you have IELTS English exam, this will give you point. If you have another English language like French language or Spanish, this will give you also points. And exchange experience, like if you help your NMO or your country when accommodation, managing students, like the students who come in Pakistan and Palestine, this will also give you point. Like if you prepare, like if you host them in your house, like if you be a part in social program, etc. And level of study. If you are first year, you did not anything. The most thing is for fifth year or something like this. And this briefly let me say our specific scoring system. Each country have its specific one, and this is one for PAMSA Pakistan. I don't know what's the specific one for SAP Pakistan. SAP Fatima explain it briefly. If you want, we can take an hour break, or we can just move on for 10 minutes, and I will complete everything as you like.
Sure, sir.
Who started energizer?
Go. Okay. Okay, the good question right now. Where can you travel? What's the country you can go, and what's the country you can participate in its healthcare system and its university, and to be part in its student exchange. You can participate in each scope active NMOs, depend on your NEO, how many contracts your NEO sign with many countries. Like NEO, the person who is responsible for student exchange in Pakistan, with which country he or she sign, the more contracts you will have, the more countries you will have for students in Pakistan. Like this is a very important thing. Like talk with your NEO to sign contracts with many countries as he or as she can. When you sign many contracts with many countries, this will give you many opportunities for your students to explore many healthcare systems, many regions, many ethnicities, and many countries, of course. Next, I want to talk about just about scope active NMOs, region and countries. We have 5 regions in IFMSA, EMR region, which is the region who I am from. Like it's EMR, it's Eastern Mediterranean region. Palestine, it's a part of it. Like Asia Pacific region, which Pakistan, it's a part of it. Africa, Europe, and Americas, either Latin one or North one. Okay, EMR countries, as I said, Pakistan, it's part of it. Palestine, Iran, Iraq, Morocco, Egypt, Libya, Lebanon, Oman, Tunisia, Qatar, Jordan, Kuwait, Yemen, all of these countries, if your NEO or the person responsible in student exchange sign contracts with them, you can be in any of these countries. Okay, in Asia Pacific countries, is Pakistan, Asia Pacific region. You can also be part in Australia, Bangladesh, Hong Kong, India, Korea, Kazakhstan, Indonesia, Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, Philippines, Thailand. In Africa, you can be part in Kenya, Sudan, Malawi, Rwanda. Americas, either the South America or North America, you can be part on Costa Rica, Canada, Ecuador, Mexico, Paraguay, Salvador, Colombia. And Europe, you can be in any country in Europe, Italy, France, Germany, Portugal. As I said before, in next September, inshallah, I will be in Portugal for pediatric rotation for 1 month in September. Okay, and this is the point. As I said before, it depends on your NEO or not, the person who is responsible for student exchange, how many countries he or she sign with. Like more countries you sign with, more opportunities your student will have. More connection you have, more students will you can go outside of Pakistan. It's very, very important thing to know about. And this is also the countries of Europe, Armenia, Cyprus, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Turkey, etc., etc., etc. Okay, scope regulation abbreviation, SCOBY. As I said, it's a standing committee on professional exchange, which is responsible for clinical rotation, hands-on clinical experience outside your country. Leo, it's the local exchange officer, the person responsible for student exchange and managing it in your, like, it's in your university. As it's a local committee, Leo, like me, it's the national exchange officer, the person responsible for student exchange in whole countries, like in all Pakistan, and also in Pakistan, not in specific country. NMO, it's a national organization like MSA-Pakistan, it's NMO. It's a Pakistan NMO, it's a branch of IFMSA. Scooby director, etc., etc. This is me right now after explaining all this point. And thank you all for your attending this session today. I am very happy to give sessions. As I said before, I cannot give all topics of scope in just in one session or in 1 hour. There is many sessions to talk about, like signing scope contract, like international events, like scoring system, student exchange, and many other topics, and how to set a professional exchange in your local committee. I just talk about the main topics. It's like Scopy 101. if we have opportunities, we will talk about more than this point in another sessions maybe. Or if you have any question, I can, of course, I will be happy to hear it and will answer it right now. Like if you guys, any one of you have any question regarding exchange or any question in your mind, just go ahead.
Okay. Uh,
Okay,
okay,
okay.
guys, the post evaluation form. Okay.
I saw just
So post evaluation.
go
Yes.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So post valuation form has been sent in the chat. You have to like fill it in like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, so that we can see about the certificates. Okay. And
Okay.
okay, Sama, you can continue. Then we will be having a picture at the end.
Of course, of course. Just I saw a question from Osama. He asked, I want to know if there is anything like that I have to be in a specific year for exchange. It's a very important question. It's a very beautiful one. Yes, yes. To be part in Scopy Exchange, it's a clinical hands-on experience. Like you should be in your clinical rotation. Like in Palestine, the first and second and third year, it's a basic one. You can't be a part on Scopy Exchange when you are in basic science. Like just when you are reading physiology, anatomy, in basic science, you cannot be part in Scopy. You should be in your clinical years. Like you are now go to hospitals, not to universities, because it's a hands-on experience. You will handling on with patient. You will hand on with the hospitals, not just reading the material. So you should be in your clinical years. Let me say that. I want to ask, how many years medicine in Pakistan?
We've got like 5 years of study and 1 year of house job, like clerkship.
Okay, okay. In Pakistan, it's 6 years. The first, second, third, it's a basic science. Fourth, fifth, and sixth, it's clinical one. And seventh for clinicianship. So in Palestine, it's 6 + 1, 7 years. Okay. Now I think we will, guys, if anyone have any questions regarding IFMSA, regarding international events like the one I attend in Finland or in Ecuador, or like in exchange or like about exchange in a specific country, I am very, very happy to answer your question, guys. Now I think we will have, if you want, we will have group pictures. If
Yes,
you
we
want
can
to
go.
prepare your smile, your camera, we'll be happy for that. Guys, anyone want to be part of this photo? Just open your camera. To have photos for memory.
Okay, okay, guys. Everyone, please open up your cameras. Manu Rapi, are you taking the picture?
Yes, I'll give a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Done. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. It was an amazing session.
Thank you all, guys. I am sorry if you did not understand anything or if I was fast or something like this. I am very glad to give this session for people from Pakistan. We all love you from Palestine.
Okay. Thank you so much, Osama.
And if you have any questions, you can reach me anytime in my social account. Like I will write it in chat right now. You can ask me, or we can be friend too. I'll be happy for that. This is my Instagram account. If you want to add me, I'll be happy to have you all. And if you can put me mention in photos if you want to post it.
Osama, Mariam is having a question. Kindly see the chat box.
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I did not notice that. Our exchange program self-paid. Yes, as I said before, it is self-paid, but it's like for minimal finance thing, like I said, from 300 to 500 euros. It is the minimal thing, like if you want to be part in exchange in Portugal, like for example, just if you want to be in a hotel for 1 week, you will pay more than 1,000 euro. I said to you, you will have a full 1 month with hands-on experience, with accommodation, with meets, just for 400 euro. So it's a self-paid, but it's with the minimal efforts, or let me say, with minimal finance thing. Little price. That's self-paid, yes. Welcome, welcome.
Okay. Uh, yeah. Any question, guys? If you're having any question, kindly ask. Okay, so I guess so there's no question. So we should end the meeting now. Thank you so much, Osama. It was a great session today, and I really enjoyed it a lot. And thank you so much.
Welcome, welcome. As I said before, there is many topics in Scopy we can talk about, maybe in upcoming sessions or maybe in another events. I'm very happy to give this one, like for the basics of Scopy. Thank you all for attending.
Thank you. Okay, I'm ending.
Welcome, welcome. See you again, guys. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.
One.
Walaikum salam.